What's up guys, it's Heinz here again, and today we have a special war recap video for you guys. The last war was one cracker of a war, and I was very impressed with the opposition clan. They did really well. There were signs of them using a third party app, but the road lag managed to pull out the win and smash some bases like we do. As you can see, they 3-starred pretty much the top guys, left the middle section, and 3-starred the bottom, which what they did. And what we did, we missed a Town Hall 9 there. We 3-starred everything, missed a Town Hall number 8 as well, so we only missed 2 bases, but the rest got cleared pretty easily. Just like to say, with all the rogue lads, well done, great planning, and obviously good execution with all the attacks they've did. Let's go to the war events, and let's go all the way to the bottom to check the war events and what happened during the start of the war. So first was, look, Mason does have a no king, so he decides to go for a 2-star scout attack. Then Joe, straight after, been getting these terrific raids from Joe, bangs his 3-star straight away. They decide to raid. Number 15 attacks number 18 straight away, 3-star. I'm attacking with my second account, which is Dan. I bang a AQ walk on number 18, and I bang the 3-star as well. They attack back to back. They get 3 stars, so that's another 6 stars. So already the start of this war is 3-star heaven. Elkanah gets his 3-star, which is wicked. I attack again on my other account, Dan account. I'll bang another 3-star on number 19, which is a good AQ raid as well. They get another 3-star on 20. Joe steps up to the plate again, bangs his fresh 3-star on number 6, and then this is the bit when they started failing. Unfortunately, Bun missed out with 90% on number 3. Mason as well missed out on 90% on number 1. They 3-starred quite high. Then we had Hayden obviously bang his 3-star, a couple of 1-stars here, but then Redmont banged his 3-star, which was good, and number 20 attacked on there. Fortunately, Baby Carpet only managed his 2-star. Then this is the quite a bit where I didn't understand they dropped troops, but who knows. Anyway, I got 3-starred, Bun got 3-starred, and then it started to go obviously a bit over the top everywhere. People started to fail. They managed to 3-star Dan on the second account, and then obviously this is during the end of the war. Baby Carpet pulls out a terrific attack on number 1, and we will obviously be showing all these attacks. Great attack. Damon gets 3-starred. Mason gets 3-starred off fresh attacks. Stefan gets his 3-star straight away, fresh attacks. Chaos as well gets his 3-star. I'll get 1-starred. Then obviously we started to 3-star again. I managed to pull out a good attack on my second account, which is this one, is Ashy. I'll get another 3-star, and then my main account gets a 3-star. So there's a lot of 3-stars. You can see they started to clean up a lot of bottom of the bases. Damien got his 3-star. Then this is the last bit. I failed number 10. I didn't phase my queen, which killed my AQ walk, which is a bit of a newbie situation. But anyway, Stefan stepped up and cleaned that attack for me. And then a great terrific raid from Bun at the end on number 12 to finish off the war. So that's the events. And then obviously to check out what happened here, to most top guys obviously 3-starred. Just like to say, perfect war for Joe as well, to get his perfect war. Dab's effects as well gets his perfect war, brilliant. Steven gets his perfect war again. I get my the perfect war with Dan, which is good, and I also, that's about it. So that's the perfect war for them, and obviously this is what they did. So quite high 3-stars. These low percentage here, not sure, but most of the people left, it seems, at the end after this war. Okay, so that's all the war events. Let's go straight to their attacks and see what kind of attacks we did to break these bases down. So we got Hayden on number 20. So obviously premature base, but still obviously anti 3-star base, so anything. So Hayden is going with a Shattered Laloon with 3 rages. Just basic, simple, 2 golems on this these mortar tower. So he's just trying to funnel his way into the core. King goes in the middle. CC comes out. Queen's targeted the dragon. Rage spell for the CC. Queen managed to get them down quite quickly. Brilliant. That goes down. Gets that down, which is brilliant as well. Then it's just literally pretty much targeted balloons. Hayden is trying, obviously, he is practicing his attacks anyway, so most people, he's not quite confident with these attacks yet, so it's good for him to practice and obviously pull out the successful Laloon raid that he's been practicing on. So obviously every person needs to be practicing attacks like these. It's not easy, it is hard. Some people might make it look easy, but if you're not practicing these attacks, you're not going to get better of it. But so good raid there, Hayden, excellent. So that's his raid. And then I've got so we're going to next one with Dan. My attack with Dan, I did the AQ walk. So my plan was obviously to start creating a funnel from this right hand side. I wanted my queen to come all the way down into this section here. So remember, I'm doing AQ walk with the level 10 queen. A bit mad and crazy, like some of the clan members said, but it's still doable, guys. Queen walk with 4 healers. So I'm getting this section down. Queen's walking down already. Got a couple of archers on the left hand side. It's quite a long queen walk. Obviously you can see already how many defenses I took out of that base in that section anyway, so I'm just eliminating those double giant bombs and those bomb areas as well. So that was a good queen walk. So the queen's obviously is coming down. She's got half the base already just on that walk. 2 golems going to break the funnel. I managed to get that hog down so the queen could increase her speed a little bit quicker there. Golems go in. I'm holding my king. I'm holding my rage spell as well until these 2 defenses go down. So golems have managed to get inside the base. So already I've got about a minute left of this attack. I've got 50 seconds to finish this attack off. King goes in. Wizzies go in. Then I start my hog raid from the top section. I've got 2 heal spells. Dragon's still alive in the middle, but no problem. Obviously the Wizzies are breaking into it. Trigger that bomb nicely. And then it's just clean up at the end. Still got my queen alive, queen phase, and all those hogs for the core. So that is a level 10 queen AQ walk with 4 healers. So I managed to pull out the 3-star on that base. It's not a problem. Then we got Dan again on number 18. Another queen walk here, but I'm going to go from this right hand side section here. See, obviously, here you go. I'm trying to break the funnel with the minions at the bottom, which is good. Breaking that funnel so the queen doesn't retract this way. The minions got that collector mind out, which is good. See the queen, the Wizzies helping the queen with a bit of DPS on that. So I'm trying to wrap my queen all the way up to the north area. Queen's still walking, Queen's still walking. This was actually my first raid, so this was actually a fresh attack as well. So Queen's walking still. I'm going to speed up a little bit. Obviously she's going to be walking on this left section. Obviously the level 10 queen is going to take a bit longer on these storages as well, but she manages to get by anyway, so, and she got them down pretty quickly, so that don't matter. Then golem in, try and break that funnel as well. Second go, test wallbreaker. Wallbreakers go in. Perfect jump spell. Try and get that rage so they can speed up those golems for the core. King's in. Wizzy's in the core as well. Queen's behind them. Core section goes down. Then it's just a kind of a surgical hog deployment for the top. A bit late on that heal spell, but yeah, I did obviously manage to get them all down. The golems are still tanking in the core, and I've got 1 heal spell left. Triggering the top, and just 1 Tesla left for my hogs. And unfortunately there's a bomb there. You see there's another bomb there next to the collector, but I've got a great cleanup on the side, and my queen with the phase ability left as well, which was brilliant. So that's another 3 stars for the clan, back to back, which is good. So another AQ walk with a level 10 queen. So yeah, again 4 healers. Gonna go straight up to Ash's attack. So this is my other account again, so I managed to get out a lot of 3 stars in this war, but I also managed to fail some, which is not too bad. So this is how you learn. So breaking that funnel, I've decided obviously to go with the earthquake raid here. So you might see these bases quite popular now with all the holes in the middle. Just makes it a little bit tricky, but at the same time it's quite easy to 3-star. So obviously the golems in the middle, I'll drop a couple of balloons to break the funnel overs here, because the Teslas are attracted, and then I'll start my hog deployment from the top section. My queen's in the middle, my king broke through the wall, 2 golems, I've still got 2 healthy golems in there. Obviously because the bombs are being triggered individually, there's not much problem there, and it's just overkill. Got so many wizards on the right hand side, and I've also got a spell left, which is end of that raid. So you see obviously the amount of golems I've got left, the amount of wizards I've got left, and the swag spell on the left hand side. And that's a max attack, which is brilliant. It worked out to plan. Gonna go to the next attack here. Dabs pulls out a nice max attack, nice Laloon max attack from the south section here. The thing that Dabs does pretty well in this raid is the way he breaks his funnel. So you obviously seeing he's using all the time that to make sure he scouts the base properly, and the way he breaks his funnel is good. So he's breaking that funnel, making sure none of his king or none of his wizards are going to attract that way. So break a funnel, golems go in, queen's behind, a bit early on the king I reckon, but king's on the core. He's got 2 golems that are going to go in the center as well. He rages the core. Obviously some people heal the core, but he decided to get that extra DPS to rage the core to get it down quicker. The queen's still there, so already it's pretty much took half that base, and then it's Lava Hound and then a couple of loon drops each defense, a haste spell to penetrate those loons onto that AD. Just brilliant. The queen's still alive, and at the end of this raid I think it was overkill. He's already got his clean up, and he didn't need that haste, but he wanted to get rid of that. He's got clean up at the top and clean up at the bottom. So yeah, good attack there, Dabs, excellent, good planning there and good execution. So that's a max attack Laloon, brilliant. I'm not going to show all of the attacks. Damien's attack as well was pretty excellent, executed as well. Damien, this is actually the one we watched onto the live attack, so we're going to watch that one again. Bun manages to 3-star number 12. So Bun's decided to go with the 2 jump spells here on this base. So he's going to go from the bottom section, breaking the funnel with the wizzies, which is good. Wall breakers go in, making sure to break that wall. Golems retract, which is good. The queen should have already been down. So at the moment when the golems go in, the queen should have been down already, trying to make more DPS. But I guess he was waiting a bit late on the jump spell as well. That jump spell should have been down before that rage spell anyway, so the Valks would have been in that section anyway. Valks go into the Tesla farm. They're not a problem for the Valks. The Valks smash that Tesla farm down quite quickly. They managed to trigger those double giant bombs, and it's got so much overkill. We overkilled this base. This is obviously a cleanup attack, and well planned and well executed attack there with the Valks ban. Burn again. Nice to see Bun banging these 3 stars again. Excellent Bun. And he used 8 Valks in that attack, so good attack there. Next one we're going to go Master, and this base. It's another one, another earthquake spell. With this earthquake spell, he could have managed to open this section here. This is the bit where this builder hurt. If he dropped it a bit higher, he would have got open to this area, and just delayed time on his golems there. But just for next time, they do open 8x8 square area and circumference, so just remember that for next time. 2 golems go in, breaks his funnel, good funnel break, and he's got Valks. He's got Valks as well. The recovery on this attack is pretty good as well. So Valks go in, heals quite early, which is good. Obviously keeping his Valks alive from the CC. King is in. At this point, screaming, "Rage the king, bro!" And he rages the king. They break through the wall. That golem's tanking those defenses at the top. Already got his hogs at the bottom. So like a little surgical. Fortunately, obviously the spring traps do reckon, but he's got, and he missed the place that he was about, which was unfortunate for him. But the amount of DPS he had, and he's got good troops at the end to just clean up that attack. So good job there, Master. And that's a 3-star. So just obviously we've got to work with that earthquake spell. Make sure the placement on that earthquake spell. Stevens, crucial raid on number. This raid was, I don't think. Okay, so this raid, we're just going to watch it. Obviously, 2 golems go in, which is brilliant. Good timing on his golems. A great earthquake spell there. King walks, but he walks back, which is good. Both golems are targeted. Rages the core, Hound in the core. So as you can see, he doesn't manage to get the queen at this rate, but obviously the Hound pops. But because the way he put his rage spell and the way the queen followed the Hound, he was managed to kill the queen with the loon drops, which was brilliant, and that saved his raid for the end of that, which was good. And that was another 3-star. That was a crucial attack from Steven there. The actual base art failed here with this. Finishing his raid off, and he managed to pull out that 3-star, which is good. So well done there, dude. And that next one, Dab's attack on 9 was brilliant. So the opener in this raid, quite impressive how much of the base he gets, and he gets, I think he gets 3 AEDs as well. So Earthquake goes down, both heroes go down as well. CC's going to die pretty quickly. So already he's got 2 ADs down, which is excellent. Golems go in, perfect. Loon drops as well. Making sure his loons go forward. He has got a Hound alive as well, and that base just got wrecked, and it was an overkill at the end of. It's a good attack there, very good attack. Great opener, and that was a 3-star. Now I'm going to move up to Joe's attack on number 7. Joe's attack on number 7 does AQ walk, which is crucial. Great attack there. So the queen's also walking down all the way down. Just trying to wrap this queen around this base. A very smart move by Joe here. Obviously phases queen. Sees the CC's coming, so he drops his rage. Queen gets rid of that. Don't think he needed that rage, but he got rid of the CC. All that matters anyway. Great jump spell. Perfect jump spell that gets him access to that center and that core. when the queen is going to jump out. So queen jumps out, king's locked on, there's a lot going on there, and then it's just targeted hogs from the bottom section. Heal spell in that section where there might be potential giant bomb. There you go, there it's triggered. He didn't need a heal spell, obviously the last one. And the Teslas. Anjo also has a hog left and a heal spell. He's got an extra heal spell, so yeah, beautiful attack there, Joe. And he swags the heal spell. And that's a 3-star, so you use 2 Valks in there for his skill squad. Gonna move up forward, and we've got my attack on number 5. Just a straightforward max attack. There's no double giant bombs at the bottom, so it's just pretty much get the top section out of the way. That's pretty much it, to be honest. So like a little mini queen walk from the side, get the queen's health back to start. 2 golems, whizzy spreads, wall breakers, opens the whole section there, which is good. Late deployment on the king, so holding that king until the CC is being pulled. Once the CC is pulled, then drop the king. I wanted to heal the core, I didn't need to heal the core, but just make sure, obviously, heal the core, get the big opener. Queen heroes are taking everything down. Trigger this bomb at the top, get that expo down. Those spring traps wreck my hogs, and then it's just obviously a little targeted section at the bottom. I didn't need that heal spell, but I used it anyway. So, and that was my 3-star there. And we got so much overkill there at the end, so it's a nice 3-star. I'm going to move up to Redmont's attack on number 4. I believe he did quite a few mistakes here, but let's see. Drops 2 golems, whizzy spreads, brilliant. Wall breakers, break that wall, excellent. Obviously making sure he breaks that. Good earthquake spell. King walks, Valks walk. That phenomenal. But he's got his golems in there, his queen's behind anyway, and that's all good. The Valks are in there anyway, so they're trying to break that wall. The queen goes down, the king's still in there, but he decides to go still. So king's in there getting healed by that heal spell. He has got his rage spell. There you go. Heals the king, he takes the queen down, and then it's just pretty much, he's got a bunch of hogs left to clean up the space, and that's the 2 defenses that can do damage. Got pretty lucky, 2 hogs left for his cleanup attack there. Good attack there. You can always save attacks. Always you can save attacks. So never give up attacks. Don't not back out if something goes wrong. Always finish attacks till the end, guys. As you can see from there. And we have Joe's attack on number 2 again, but the best attack here is on number 1. So Baby Carpet number 14 takes on number 1. He uses the Quake Sap to take out the level 7 AD. He breaks the compartment to make sure he gets those 2 air defenses as well at the bottom. Pulls the CC. She's gonna get this loon down, which she does. He's gonna drop his golems from the south to break his funnel, which he does excellent. Second golem goes down, break his funnel as well. Late deployment on the king and heroes, so he just wants to get this section down here. So he wants to get this 2 sections down. His 2 ADs do go down. He gets the queen pretty easily. He's got 3 healthy golems there to tank, but he's already started his La Lune attack from the top section. He's got no spells left, so it was quite risky to go and attack like this, but the balloons are just overpowering. Obviously the base, the last wizard tower goes down, he's still got 2 golems there, so obviously he kept those golems alive. Didn't need a golem, he might only need 1, but such a beautiful attack there, and that is a 3-star from him, so excellent there, great attack. And he used 2 golems and 15 loons on that attack. And the last one, we're going to show Joe's attack on number 2, which was a brilliant clean-up attack. He did an AQ walk as well, so he wants to basically walk this side section and enter from the right hand side. So let's have a look. Queen's walking. Brilliant, rages his queen. Takes the expo down, takes the mortar out, takes the second mortar out, she still wraps around, which is brilliant, good for Norway. 2 golems go in, he has got 1 jump spell, breaks the first compartment on that wall, so he wants to get in there and then he wants to jump the second bit. His Valk's already in there, good jump spell. Rages those golems so the golems can tank for the defenses. King's already there, great poison spell. Once the queen rages the wall, he's going to get that. The queen goes down, and then he's got the loads of hogs left, which is quite lucky for the end, because his hogs died on that